Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly reading for May 2021. I am Charlene Lizette. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are returning, a massive thank you to you. If you're new, I hope you click the subscribe button and become a part of our High Vibe community. As always, I do need to give gratitude and adoration to my great queen, the Morgan, to whom all my work is devoted to. Okay, let's see what's going on for you. The monthly reads have 3 cards for general overall energy, 3 cards for love and romance, and 3 cards for career. We start off on career and finances. We got the Lovers, the High Priestess, woo, okay, what a combo, Virgo, and Judgment, okay. 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, 2 of Cups. Okay, I like this. Okay, I'm going to tell you straight up without even pulling out the love reading yet. Something is shifting big in your career and finances. This is fate. This is divine intervention. This is the universe guiding you, and it might not necessarily feel like it. In the beginning, you might feel like you're torn. You might feel like you're pulled apart. But Virgo, you have to remember that your counterpart is Pisces. And Pisces is the all-encompassing psychic sign, right? They are intuitive. They live between the realms. And so leaning into some of that psychic intuitiveness may actually support you tremendously in leaning into this moment of judgment that will happen in your career and finances. I just heard that for some of you, there may be restructuring in your company if you work at a company. For others of you, it's you recognizing that maybe the patterns in your career and finances, the way that you were doing things was not the most profitable or maybe not the most efficient. There's transition happening, and I feel like it's happening really hard. And I also feel like with your career and your finances, this is something that you're willing to fight for. This is something that you're willing to work for. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, you will be rewarded from this. It might just not feel like the reward is here in May. Okay? It might feel like there's still more work for you to do in May. But that is really, the Strength card, that is really just quite simply because when we start shifting energy, when we start telling the universe we want new things, or we want to, see more money, or we're ready to level up in a career or finances, or change career or finances, the universe hears us. We still got to do the work though, right? And so you got to kind of surrender and lean into this. Yeah, the Courage card was wanting to show up before. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, and strength is all about courage too. So courage is this really powerful energy that you will have to encompass this month to be able to get you through potentially some type of adversity. I'm not really seeing a lot of it here. I see it with the 7 of Wands right smack dab in the middle of your reading. This is worth fighting for. You're willing to put in the elbow grease. You're willing to put in the work. You're willing to be determined. You're willing to hustle. You're willing to grind to be able to get the payoff that you want. Now, I would just, the Knight of Wands is fast, it's passionate, it's ready to get stuff done. It's really, there's a lot of vitality behind it. What I will say to you though, Virgo, is be careful that you're not moving too fast here, that you're missing out on some key point, or missing out on some important things that will help you to see things differently, okay? Or to shift perspective. Now, the 2 of Cups is telling me that there may be an offer in career and finances for some of you. You may actually get an opportunity to do something. You may get a raise. You may be offered a new position, or, a promotion of sorts. For others of you, collaboration, working together with somebody is going to be really prominent in the month of May, okay? Working together, networking, talking to people. Nice. Okay, this is great. Yeah, look, you got the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I was called to it. It's the 11th house. It's earned. Oh my God, it's ruled by Uranus, and it's Aquarius energy. This is the house of friendships, groups, and social activities where we are involved. It covers teams, friends, groups, society, technology, projects, and social media, as well as originality, eccentricity, social justice, rebellionism, and humanitarianism, and Uranus at the bottom here too. Here's what I'm going to tell you. There's a couple of storylines that are coming through for you, Virgo. One of them is one of you is going to... I don't want to say that you're going to get let go from your job, but there's going to be some type of restructuring, and it's going to happen out of fucking nowhere. Like, you're not even going to expect it. And it's going to happen. It's going to, I think, shake you. And you might even get a little bit defensive or be like, oh my God, no, I need to fight for this. But then you're going to recognize that it's time for you to move on, or it's time for you to embrace the readjustment or the adjustment, surrender to it, and see what can unfold For others of you, I'm seeing a lot of abundance in the essence of connection, networking, meeting with people who will eventually then bring you clients or bring you business. This is almost like a risk that you're taking. I also feel like this is something that a lot of you potentially may have been afraid to do in the past. This is kind of you getting out of your comfort zone to face things and be able to move forward in them, okay? With the astrology, you got trine, fluency, ease, talent, development, privilege, aptitude, self-comfort, temper, laziness, and intelligence. Trines are placements in astrology that come very easy and they're very fluid and they bring a lot of really good things for you, okay? And that's why I'm saying to you, this may be this thing that happens for you, and while it might feel a little bit disruptive, it's actually all part of your development. It's all part of this opportunity for you to evolve mentally, emotionally, intellectually. The Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Judgment walk into a bar. No, just joking. When I see this here for your career and your finances, the biggest thing that I'm seeing here is that at the end of everything, this is fated by the universe, okay? So, you know, regardless of what this thing is, because it's going to be different for all of you, it's fated. It's the universe asking you to step up and lead. It's the universe turning around and saying, are you ready to tap into your spiritual awakening? Are you ready to evolve? Are you ready to grow? Are you ready to expand? Okay. Then we have the High Priestess, which is all about tapping into that psychic intuition. It's also about being able to live, okay, in both worlds, knowing that you don't need to be in action and that things will work out eventually, okay? The High Priestess isn't somebody who's panicky. The High Priestess isn't somebody who's like, oh my God, all these things are happening. The High Priestess just goes, all right, now what? And they move forward. And then the Lovers is you. You're going to have a choice. How are you going to embrace this massive transformation, this massive shift, this great pivotal moment in your career and your finances, okay? Because it could go one of two ways. At the end of the day, you are the determining factor in which way it goes, Virgo. In Love and Romance, I should probably pull this out. In Love and Romance, the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. Here's what I'm going to tell you. For some of you, you may be meeting somebody new this week or month, Virgo, especially if you are single. That Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands makes me feel like somebody might come in kind of out of nowhere. For some of you, it could be meeting through friends, groups, what was the social activities, teams, tech, okay? So somebody could come really fast. For others of you, yeah, look, this is Cupid. Cupid tossing your arrow. You are lovable, and then free yourself at the bottom of the deck. So I do see that some of you may very well meet somebody this month, okay? I don't know why I just saw Leo here, but it's 120. That was weird. Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Wands. Again, Leo shows up in the Queen of Wands here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. If I look at this just as your energy, okay, one, I think that this is going to be a month in love where you're going to be really facing a lot of shadow work, a lot of your inner demons, a lot of maybe the ideology or the thought process or the belief systems of what you're worthy of, what you're not worthy of, what you're allowed, what you can attract, what you're not going to attract, that kind of energy. It really much feels like you're going to be faced with what matters to you versus what the illusions and the fear are. Okay, I do see the shadow here really kicking in, and I feel like you're going to be forced to it. And that's Pluto retrograde, the full moon in Scorpio we just passed as well. Like they're both working simultaneously. The Seven of Pentacles here does tell me as well that there's going to be a lot of things happening in your love life, but they're not going to happen at lightning speed. It's almost going to be like little driplets, little moments, okay? And you're going to have to feed them in order for things to grow. So for example, if you're single, you might happen to meet somebody. Somebody might come in, right, with that Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups, right? Because that's right here. Okay, but what might happen is while you may like them and you may be interested in them, there's that negative self-limiting belief that turns around and says to you, you don't deserve love, right? And so you have to decide if you're going to feed that or if you're going to face those fears and show up as the Queen of Wands, confident, determined, okay, resourceful, somebody who knows how to get shit done, somebody who makes stuff happen out of nothing, right? She just knows how to work the room and work her environment, and she makes heads turn. People want to do business with her because there's something so magnetic about her. Okay, so you either do that in this love situation, or the other part of it is this connection here that I'm potentially seeing with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. There's illusions or fears or shadow work that needs to happen between your relationship in order for it to evolve to the next level. Okay. And yet for others of you, you may be single this month and not meet somebody, but what happens is you transition from this state and mindset of I'm not worthy of love to this mindset of love is all around me. I deserve love, and therefore I'm going to be vibrating at the frequency of love and also being a badass bitch. Okay. All right, Virgo, that is your monthly reading. If you're interested in booking a live one-on-one reading, take a look at the description box below. If you want to shop over and pick up your modern day amulets at Starcy, it's the jewelry line that I create. Take a look at the description box below. I'm wearing a few pieces here. Divina Priestess, this new piece, which I haven't posted yet. But there's a bunch of different pieces for love, career, finances, empowerment, whatever you're looking for. We'll see you later, alligator. Thank you so much. Bye.